In this video, I want to see how many Skyblock levels you can get with roughly $100 US. As you can see in my purse, I have roughly 450 million coins, which equals about $100 US. I'm purely going to spend money on Skyblock levels. I'm not gonna do levels through progression, just straight up pay to win in terms of levels. This is an experiment to see how many levels I can go up. Right now I am level 165, so let's see how many levels you can go up spending money. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into it. The first method I'm going to use is by donating items to the museum. My museum is pretty blank, so this is a pretty good way to start. So I spent a little over 50 million on donations to the museum. I'm going to stop for now because they are starting to get very expensive, but what I noticed was majority of the stuff I still have to do is crafting minions, so I will go do that now, get rid of them. Now that I had majority of the museum and my minions crafted, I decided to do some random miscellaneous stuff like buying pets, getting travel scrolls, adding contacts, etc, etc. After spending some money on things that I did forget and some random small little tasks I still needed to do, I decided to head back to the museum and spend a good chunk of change on the items that I left that were more expensive. At this point, I roughly had 150 million left. The next thing I did was spend roughly 50 million coins at essence shops. This gave me a good chunk of XP, and finally after this I was left with roughly 100 million left. I was at Skyblock level 190 and I was hoping to make Skyblock level 200, but given that I was 10 levels away, I assumed that I wasn't going to make it. So I became increasingly spare of how I was going to spend my money by completing tasks that didn't require any money spent. And lastly, this is how I spent the last 100 mil. I first started out by upgrading my mining minions to tier 12. This costed around 5-ish million per minion, but gave 24 Skyblock XP per minion, so it seemed to be worth it. After that, I crafted power stones that I didn't have. This gave me 15 XP per. After doing all of this, I was still a few levels off, and the last thing that I did was buy a whole bunch of epic, legendary, and mythic pets, since some of them are super cheap and can give lots of Skyblock XP. In the end, I managed to get to level 197. I could have probably got a lot more levels if I managed my money better, but I didn't, and I just went rampant spending things. I went from levels 164 or 165 all the way to 197 with 450 mil. I guess that isn't that bad, but yeah, I guess in the next video I'm going to be spending money on talisman, so stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching, see ya.